So we have got Growth Spurt 1 and 2. Both of them are exactly the same, so it is just basically two different cards that you can do. So we will be choosing two of the best evolutions you can do for them. So the popular players at this moment in time, if we refresh again, is going to be Jonny Evans, Balotelli, or Origi. Whether you've used these in previous ones, it kind of doesn't matter. The overall maximum is 75. We then have max 76 pace, 80 dribbling and also physical, a max of 7 playstyles and a playstyle plus, which is 0. We get a 13 overall increase with 10 on pace and shooting, 11 dribbling, 9 physical. We get pinged, pass and technical as the playstyles, 12 on the passing and 11 on the defending, and we also get a dead ball playstyle plus. Interesting enough, let's have a look at the players then. So straight off the bat, we've got to remember everyone is going to be 75. This is probably going to be better for your club if you've got maybe a silver that you want to do. A big 13 upgrade is a massive upgrade. At the minimum, if you did not want to do anybody at all, at the very minimum do them for Fodder. An 88 rated card twice for free, just doing the objective isn't bad at all. So let's go through. Let's normally look at the major leagues and then we'll kind of go away from them and see if there's any kind of minor league spectaculars that we can see. So let's have a look major leagues. So Jonny Evans is going to be a big one. Unfortunately for him, I don't think the pace is going to be enough. We then also have any other names. Solanke could be a shout. He's the same as kind of Origi. So, oh god, okay, there's obviously a lot that you can go with there. So if we go with a bit further down, Growth Spurt, we could turn it from a 75 all the way to an 88. There's no, oh, okay, there's a little bit of a shooting bonus, so you get a plus 10 there. So obviously the pace goes up by plus 10. We get dribbling 84, defending is fine, that's not a problem at 39. Good physicality as well, we get a bonus there as also. No skill move or weak foot. Does get the dead ball. Not a bad option. Has he got a card prior to this? Where can we click on one? He has got an 83.
If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable. But make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders.
So there's an option there if you're looking for a Solanke, most definitely. We also then have, where is Balotelli? Because obviously he's in the Turkish league. It is something else. So we go with 71 pace on the end product, 89 on the shooting, 85 dribbling, 87 physical. He is a 4-star as well, which is always nice. He's got low work rates. I don't know if I've ever seen a striker with low. That is absolutely crazy. And then we've also got Origi. Origi does look a nice option. Let's have a look at him. So he's going to be 85 pace, 84 shooting, 85 dribbling, 81 physical. Again, high medium with a 4-4. It's not a terrible upgrade to be fair to him. Jonny Evans just with a 47 pace. It would be fodder more than anything. Have we got anybody else? Could we have a look? What was the maximum pace? That's going to be the big question. So we got 76 pace is the max. Have we got anybody with 76? Is that is, I'd say that's what Origi nearly has. Is there anybody else that fits that criteria in a relatively decent nation? Because this is the big point, that these kind of objectives or evolutions are based around if you've managed to do like a silver into a 74, that could be their next step up. We have Wilson as a right mid. If he's looking for the Premiership, what does he turn into? So he'll go into an 88 right mid, 3-star, 2-star, so not the greatest start, 83 on the pace, 87, 87. Yeah, it's kind of a hard one for. Let's have a look at just Prem only. See if there's any just Prem players that we can go with. You obviously got El Nene, Vinicius, we've got Edouard, Doherty, Dendoka. Then we go into some silvers. Could we find a silver beast? Obviously we go with Colwell. What would he turn into? 87 rated. I mean, that is pretty sick. That is what I like from evolutions. Going from complete silver, who has pretty much got very little chance of being upgraded in general. He has 82 on the pace for a centre-back. That is not a bad little option. 82 on a pace, 83 physical, 85 on the defending. I don't know if we can we click this card? Because then if we was to add, go with a shadow, just go all out pace, 90 pace, 92 defending. If you were looking at a Chelsea team, that is a cracking option. So never just go straight to the golds, because I know it's quite easy to just literally go straight in golds, find the highest rated and stick with that. But there will be some absolute beasts going in the silvers as well. I would suggest Probably a right wing or something that requires like a 90 and above pace isn't going to be your best shout for this, because he only gets a plus 10 and the max is 76. So it isn't going to be a huge upgrade for them. We have got Johnson on a right back. Just trying to think who else we've got. Tanganga. Got a 2-star, 4-star. 2-star, 4-star on him. 87 rated. End up with 85 pace. As a right back, that's not terrible still. He's got the 4-star weak foot. Get the dead ball, which, to be honest, as a right back, I can deal with no playstyle plus there. It's always warranted that you want one, but you could give it up. Again, it's not awful for them. Is there any decent? Because I don't know if we can go... Can we go... Oh, here we go. Can we go silvers anywhere? I was hoping we could kind of go work rates. I wonder if we go into the C evolutions on Footbin. Do they have anybody that we can kind of go with there? Let's move over to the left screen and see, because we've got Growth Spurt 1, 2, like we said. There's 3 levels to do, 9 upgrades. If we go into Popular, has that got one yet? No, but they've changed the thing. That's interesting. So they've changed all of them, which is nice. So let's have a look. Can we go with players then? We'll go with Evolved and see what we've got. If we can... Oh, okay. Show all players that are going to do it. Even better. So if we go pay... Oh, it's not going to let me do that, is it? This is where we need the filtering system, because I want to see the pace. Got Bamford as an 88 striker. 3-star, 3-star, which is unfortunate. Obviously, you've got a few Nick Powers for some reason. Oh, I'm assuming that's one of the ones, if you went through the upgrades, that's how you'd kind of get him, because there is loads. So I'd imagine if you put him into a Welcome to Evolution, if you put him into a Shooter one, then obviously you can make a different variation of him. I'm assuming then that means he's got loads of evolutions. Yeah, loads of 88s that you could choose different paths for as such. I was kind of looking for, if we go players, and then if we go, I thought... include eligible Evos. So, okay, so yeah, so this is what I was kind of looking for. So you could find somebody, if you've done into the founders, then obviously you can go do that as well. To me, it doesn't look like anybody there straight off the bat is going to be number one. This is going to be the big problem with them, is these are kind of based around if you've got an Evo that suddenly is just there ready to go. Unfortunately, that's not going to give us too much of a kind of inkling to what we want. If we kind of look at a bit further down though, when we look at sort by pace, that might be a bit better, just because then we can see that is not done it at all, has it? So, sort by pace, it gives us Johnny Evans to start with. Brilliant. But in terms of kind of the best ones, I must admit them silvers, I feel Colwell's a great shout. So I would say looking through the silvers is going to be another good one. If I'm looking at golds, I'm predominantly going to go looking for Prem at this point, just because I don't feel like there'll be as many that we not necessarily don't even know, because realistically you could just look at PSG and figure out that one. We've got probably the best pace right back you can get there. It's not a bad option, but with the Prem, I feel like it's better to go with. It just naturally is the league that's more popular, hence why Prem tax became a thing. But there is loads of options you can go with. I would suggest going with your team. So for me, if I wanted to go with a Johnny Evans, I'd go with a Johnny Evans, but I don't know if there's actually any other. That's going to be a great shout. Can we go Man U? There we go. Is there any other ones in there? So we could go a fair few. So Minu can go in there as well. That'd be interesting. What would that be? So 13 evolution. Don't know whether I'd go bronze. That might be a bit too much. But in fact, could you? That would be very interesting. Let's see if this works. So if you could go, it's what, plus 13, and it's got to be 75 rated. The only thing that might kind of swerve it a little bit is the upgrade already. So if we went with Bennett, he'd have the 65. The question is, oh no, it'd be this one. So it'd be 82 rated. What would it be? Oh no, that's wrong. So it'd be 74. If then I have a look at what the evolutions are, because could I put him in again? If you know what I mean, I'm assuming I could put him in again if I really wanted to. You need what's the criteria? We need a maximum 75 rated, check. 76 pace, he only has 69. Max 80 dribbling, he's got plenty. 80 physical, he's got 75. So with someone like this, I can't do it. Of course I can't. Oh, that would have been a brilliant one, but obviously the Playstyle Plus is going to be in effect there. So unless you didn't have the Playstyle Plus on one of them, that would have been a good option to kind of go in once and then try and double dip him in, so he goes from 74 to 87 straight off the bat. But unfortunately, he's got the Playstyle Plus. If he did have less than 7 playstyles, then he might have done, but the Playstyle Plus unfortunately is gonna skew that a little bit. Origi, Solanke do look at a nice option. There is plenty to go with. Let me know down below what you're gonna go with, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.